Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Fat Genesis, the professional player and also the community developers of Shadowverse Evo in Vietnam. In this video, I'm going to talk about the BSF Vietnam's results that were held on last Sunday. Our country, Vietnam, is very honored to be the very first regional to play the set 5 Omen Eternal. And now I'm gonna talk about the overall result. Okay, now there are 24 participants. That means exactly 8 teams that have joined in this big event. There are 6 players who plays the Heaven, the very big person in this chart. There's 5 players playing Abyss, 5 players playing Sword, 3 for Dragon, and also Forest, and only 1 for Rune and Umamusume. We can see that Heaven, Abyss, and Sword had a lot of players in my regional. About the top 4, we can see again the Heaven, Abyss, and Sword all joined to the top 4 with a really big domination, and only 1 Dragon can be played in the top 4. Now let's take a look at the distribution of each team. The first place team is BG Shadow, also my team, who has won this BSF. My team has played A Heaven, Silent Abyss, Usurpation Sword. The second place team, SG Shadowverse Alpha, they play Dragon Gamius, Heaven Control with Craving, Abyss Necrochar. The third place team, 3 boys in Wonderland, they play A Heaven, Abyss Control, and Usurpation Sword. And the last team, who's play exactly same lineup as the BG Shadow, is A Heaven, Silent Abyss, and Usurpation Sword. It is surprisingly that the first play, third play, and fourth play have the same lineup of class and also the same position, I mean the slot A, B, or C. So in this regional events, we got a lot of mirror matches. For example, the mirror match of A Heaven, the mirror match of Abyss, or mirror match of Swords players. Only the second place team don't face any mirror match. However, they have to face a lot of deck in the same class. For example, Dragon have to face a lot of Heaven, Abyss have to face Abyss. Heaven have to face Abyss, and the Abyss have to face to Sword. Yeah, this result is fascinating and also plays a very big impact to the world. And also the very big point is that all team has Abyss. Meanwhile, don't have any Forest. Even though the meta now is Heaven, Sword, and Forest, the Abyss may be tier 2, but all of the Abyss appear in each team. So now let's take a look at the deck of each team, so that maybe you can learn something from them. This is the deck profile that you can be seeing on the official website of Shadowverse Evo. Okay, now let's take a look at the first play team. The first one is Hotel Fat Heaven's Crab. That means myself, who plays at Heaven. The deck list is very simple. I just follow the deck from the Grand Prix in Japan. Yeah, of course, many people follow it, but the point is that how I meet in each match and face the other. I did face a lot of mirror match of Heaven, and instead of stacking the counter on Jin's shoulder, I focus on using the home TMT to clear the board and the explosion to burn a lot of damage to them. And also, thanks to the Wise Swan, I can win the mirror match better. Okay, and this is my build. Next one is the Hung's Epic Trap. His deck is also one of my ideas to build because I'm leader of this team. I recommend a lot for him. My original, he tends to play a lot of aggressive and burn, so I asked him to sign a lot of Angelus Knives, the Silver Bullet, or place maximum of the 100 ring roll to fight against the aggro decks like Sword or Lust. Okay, and I recommend him to use the Great Executioner in order to fight with the control deck. They have a lot of key cards on their hand. You may take them exactly instead of take them randomly. The Lero is recommended to play against burn deck like At Heaven or the Gamia's Burn. Okay, and the other ones is about the late game cards like the Soul Dealer. You can heal a lot of damage from the opponent because this deck don't have the heal option so much. That's all. The Oliver only play 2. Deck only plays 2. Alucard plays 2 also. And the Azel is the tech to play with having control or any deck that can heal a lot. So here's the deck list. Okay. The Silent Abyss is very strong because it can affect to the opponent's hand. And last one is Winchan Grab deck. His deck is very unique and also my idea to build this deck. I know his play style, he's really good at aggro style, so I built this deck full of aggro. Okay, this deck plays very quick. Okay, with weak players versus a lot of one cost follower. Okay, to have the aggro in the early game. I have mixed the engine of Thief and Hero in order to disrupt the opponent with the Thief and put a lot of damage to them with Storm for match 9, Novice Trooper or Disable Observation. And the key card here is the Heroic Try. With this card, you can call the match 9 and deal a lot of damage with Storm. Okay, he can really have a big body to play in the early game. And Albert Levens is used in order to play in the little to deal the little damage to the opponent. And a very good tech that I give him is the Omen of One. Because this deck don't have a big hand size, so the usage of Omen One is very effective. He can burn opponent for up to 5 damage. Yeah, when you have less hand. Okay, in the late game, it's very good to burn. So the deck is perfectly mixed with the disruption from Observation, the Storm and damage from match 9 or any Storm card, and burn another game. So this deck is very interesting for you to follow, and maybe you can learn something from it. Okay, now let's moving on to second place team, SG Shadowverse Alpha. The first one in Winter is Dragon Craft deck. His deck is quite creative, okay, and different from the other one. Not many people use the Bellinger to play, but I in the casual game before the match, we only have about 3 months before the BSF. Sorry, only 3 weeks before the BSF. So everybody's test a lot, and I recommend for him to use Bellinger because it is a good body you can use with this stand full ending or even total domination to fight against the aggro deck like Sword or Lust. Also, my regional really love to play aggro style, so the Agilist Knight is used, and even the Blazing Breath is used in this deck in order to counter them. Okay, and the other core is very familiar to the distant player. The point is that he used one Earth to counter the Egg Heaven, but I think that it's not very effective because the chance you draw to the hand is very less. Okay, and the very big tech that I give to him, that's using the Dragon Tamer in the deck in order because all of the Omen cards here have the Whim Contract. If you read carefully, for example, let's take a look at the Gaumias. They have Omen and Whim Contract here, so that the Dragon Tamer can bring back the Whimkin follower. Okay, for example, you have the match with the Shock Usurpation. Your Gaumia have mill into the cemetery, and you can use Dragon Tamer to bring them back. You're very good. Okay, so this is a very good tech that I give to him. But the point is that I said that I used 2 Dragon Hammer, but maybe he have a little bit change in his idea. Also, however, it's very creative and a good deck for you to learn. Yeah. Okay, and next one is the Heaven Control with Craving from Yuhan in the second place team. As I mentioned before, this team is tend to play controls decks a lot, and in order to counter the meta style of aggro in my regional, so they play a card that can play in the early game like Alice Knight or Bellinger, Sunfire or Precken Scripture to play again the aggro decks. Okay, the Craving engine is very good to play with the Egg Heavens or any deck because it's easy. You can heal in the late game, yeah, and control the option. The Rebels only plays 1. I know, it's very surprising to the other people, but his idea is that to bring out the Rebels with other white wing. Okay, he uses to call any of the heaven crab follower. Okay, and then also he can search with a savior. That's why he used 1. However, it's very risky because when you face observation sword, your card may be milled. Okay, so it's here his whole deck that you can follow. Very good deck you control. Okay, and last one is Yan Chen's Abyss Scrap deck. This is the pure Nego chart Abyss deck. Okay, the Nego chart is still very strong to play because it can play based on the luck. Okay, if you lucky enough, you can mill the big body and you can recover with the Death Breath here to bring the big body follower onto your field. Okay, very weak. However, he only have 1 Behringer, okay, which he's won from the event in my country. He only have 1. It's a very big disadvantage for him because you can see the deck is not tend to counter the aggro. That's why in the last game he lose to my team Soak deck very weakly. That's it. Okay. However, the Necro chart is very good deck to play in this format. You can control the option, have a lot of ideas, have a lot of tech. Like he played the hunting role. Okay, they have a lot of Necro chart. You can use skill of this card. Very good. Đấy, very good deck profile that you can follow and learn from. Okay, the point that you can you must play at least 2 or 3 Behringer to defense in the early game. And last one, the third place team, 3 Boy in Wonderland. The first position he also a heaven, but he built in the very aggressive style. As I said, the playing style of my regional, they play aggro a lot. Okay, but this deck is how to say, it's both risky but very worthy to play. Because you can spam the whole card in your hand to the field and attack opponent in the early game. It's good with Goblin. Yeah, he played 3 Goblin instead of using a White Swan. But however, it's very not so good in the late game because you don't have any heal option or control. Yeah, however, he can reach into top 3. Very good deck to follow. I have used this deck profile in my local sometime. Okay, then next one is the Abyss deck from Kazaki's Abyss deck. Alright, right. This deck is very creative and very new to everyone. Okay, he's played the control Abyss with neutral cards. Yeah. He used the other thing is very simple, like Behringers or something else. Simple, huh? But he used this combo that I seen it very effective and surprising to the opponent. That he used the Audi Black Swan combo with the Winger Plus in order to deal up to 4 damage. Okay, to all of the enemy follower and also the enemy leader. Okay, and with this combo he even can trade a very big body like Aegis with 10 damage. Yeah, to trade. Okay, and Israfil also. You can use this Wing of Blurs to combo with your Israfils. You don't need to evolve it. Okay, you just call with Death Breath and call Israfil, and you play one more cost to Wing of Plus. You can use the Strike of Israfil to deal a lot of damage. Okay, so this deck is tend to control and AoE clear board damage. Very good. And he used a Craving Engine to heal to play in the late game. Okay, the hero to counter the burn deck, which is very good deck to follow. Unluckily, his team and teammates cannot won the second place team, so yeah, they finally got into the third place. Okay, but I really recommend and give the decks high value, okay, high rating. Yeah. And last one is the pure sword observation deck. You can be seen here. I say a very familiar deck list for everyone. Yes, nothing to say much about this deck. He used but the point here, he used Aura to counter with the aggro deck. I think it's good. Yeah, his deck is still playing around the Leonidas to evolve and give the Leonidas result. And the rest is based on the other followers with Storm. Yeah, okay, they're very basic and familiar deck. Okay, so that is all of the deck list that I have shared for you, and give a comment based on my experience and what I'm gonna do, what I did in my regional for a year. I understand my local a lot, so I hope my sharing can help people to learn something and you can know about the meta. And the points here, I know the Abyss is very surprising to the other people because as other people say that is tier 3 or 2 deck, but in my opinion, Abyss is very good deck to counter the other decks in this meta. Okay, because the silent, okay, and the discard engine really effective to the other deck, because playing cards, we need to use a lot of cards in hand, and the silence play a very good position, play a big role to counter and anti the meta. Okay, that's why my team have a mixture of control, okay, anti meta, and also acro to win this booster threat event, the very first booster threat in my country. Okay, so that's all of my sharing. Thanks for following, and hope you have a great day, and I hope you gonna win at your BSF. And finally, see you at BCF 2024. Thank you so much.